Welcome back. You're watching The Pulse. I'm Guy Johnson.
And I'm Francine Lacqua. Now, coming up next, whether you like it or not, what's online about you is all part of your digital DNA. You spooked?
Yeah, I am. Actually, I read about this morning and it did make me nervous. With us now is a leading voice in the digital privacy business who focuses on maintaining your online identity. Nice to see you. Look, we're in a business here. I'm just trying to sort of think about my first question because I'm now nervous about my reputation. But
there's an app for that.
There is?
Yeah.
Okay.
For the low price. For the low price, I can solve your digital DNA issue if you want.
Yeah. This guy's a salesman. You have to
so straight. So, Michael, kind of talk us...
Revenue first, right?
Talk to me about what your business does, kind of where this is going, because increasingly employers use your digital profile, customers use your digital profile, everybody uses your digital profile, and not having one is almost as big a sin as having a bad one, it seems, these days.
That's a very good insight, actually. That last point about not having a digital presence is almost as bad as having a bad one. So you're exactly right. Employers are looking you up online, customers are looking you up online, and then very importantly, the corollary is they're making decisions based on what they find online, and that's true in the US and the UK, other markets. All the data show that 80-90% of consumers, 89% of prospective dates, 89% of prospective employers are looking you up online and then making a decision based on what they find, relying on online data even more than they rely on word of mouth now. So it's
Michael, can I just refute? I mean, I understand that it's very important, but if you don't have anything out there, then people say, oh, what a secretive, it means that they're protecting yourself. Like the big guys, right, a lot of times don't give interviews. They don't give out their personal information. So are we spamming?
I don't think you need to publish your cell phone number and your blood pressure. That's not what I'm talking about. But I do think you want to make sure, like the big guys do, that their message is being heard. The big guys have huge apparatuses, corporate apparatuses to promote.
Not all of them, actually. I mean, some of them are very, very private.
But still, the results of their businesses come clean, and they also get reported in the media. The average person, the average business owner, doesn't have that kind of advantage. What they do have the opportunity to do is make sure that their top 10 search results, that their social media presence are what they want them to be, and they're not accidental or a gap. So business surveys have shown that businesses with a small number of reviews, for example, have almost as little and as bad lead generation traffic as businesses with bad reviews. So the consumer has now been trained, to answer your question very directly, the consumer has now been trained to imagine that there's a problem if there's no smoke. If there's smoke, then there's fire, but if there's no smoke, also their conclusion is that there's fire. So turn it around, turn it into a positive. Instead of saying, okay, well, I'm going to just allow the the quiet period to work for me, turn your search results, turn your social media results into a lead generation machine for you, because people are looking you up and then they see something that's true, not something that's bogus, something that's true and that's relevant to you. So hey, this is the article I just reported, this is the product we just launched, this is the
But Michael, concretely, how do you do that?
So, so in 100 countries now, we have a product that enables you to take control of your search results on search engines like Google, to give you a significant and clean and consistent message in social media, and to make sure that your online reviews reflect the opinions of not just your angry customers, but also your customers who are satisfied, right? Most businesses only get reviewed when their customers are angry, right? You don't say, oh, wow.
Those are the guys that call in, right?
Well, you don't say, look, I just had a terrific time at my oil changing place and they were just very nice and their overalls were very clean. You only take the time to write an online review for most types of businesses and verticals when you're unhappy. So this is very solvable, right? This is very, very important to solve, because as Harvard Business Review has said, for every star on average on a 5-star scale that your reputation goes up or down in the reviewosphere, your top line revenue goes up or down by 9%. So it's a very high impact element for your business.
Are British businesses, are European businesses as well versed in this argument as companies in Silicon Valley?
No, or companies in America, but it's coming, and that's actually why I'm here. So today we're announcing the news that we've acquired a company in the UK to speed and accelerate our growth into Europe. We've had customers here for a long time, but this is our first formal move into the UK, and it's from the UK that we're going to launch into Europe as a European HQ. I'm very long on the British economy, actually, and I think this is a great place. Yeah, I am. I'm long in the British economy. I'll tell you, this is a very obvious place for a business like ours to be, because we serve customers from mom and dad all the way to Global 2000 CEOs and corporates, and London is one of the 4 cities, I think there are only 4, that have huge numbers of multinationals: New York, London, London, Hong Kong, and Singapore. And you also have a mature small business and consumer market in the UK. So this is exactly where we wanted to be, and we were lucky to find a great company. We bought it, and we're going to be investing millions this year, next year, in this market to grow this business.
And this is also trying to tap the periphery countries, or are we, do Europeans see their online reputation differently? I think Americans have a general sense that it's okay to be online, it's okay to be more in your face.
So here's what I will say. I think that some European countries have a different cultural attitude towards privacy. So clearly continental countries, Central European countries are a little bit more keyed up on privacy, certainly than America is. But that element of privacy that has to do with reputation, I think they get this as a kind of a marketing element of their businesses. They understand that marketing is no longer just hanging out a shingle or calling people on the phone or advertising the radio. The decisions are getting made at the point of sale, and the point of sale is now digital, and that point of sale is the internet search and review results that you get. So it all comes down to this. Look, it's nothing to be afraid of. It's nothing to be worried about in terms of your digital DNA. Help is on the way, not just from thank you very much, not just from the government, but from the free market, right? And so my orientation is very American. I think that we can solve this problem through technology. It's a problem that begins in technology, and companies like Reputation.com solve it through technology.
Michael Fertik, thank you very much
indeed.
Thanks very
much.